All right, Ben. Just heading up to Seattle this weekend for it started a two-match road trip here. How's the team been preparing this week for another important road matchup?
It's been a good week. You know, the El Salvador game chopped it up, and as I said, after that match, gave us an opportunity to see some of our depth and also get some good minutes for the first team, for the guys that have been playing quite a bit so far this season. So yeah, it was a good week today and yesterday. All eyes on Seattle and the problems they pose, and trying to give our players some solutions to it. But we got to stay in the game. We got to make sure that we don't give up early goals. And I thought we did a good job in Columbus and being resilient, and I think defensively being stout. But we also need to play, and we need to be brave on the ball when we go on the road as well. So looking for that right combination, and looking for points.
Thanks for that. We'll start with Joey. Joey, go ahead.
Hey Ben, did you get a chance to see Jack McLeod's performance outside of the national team?
I caught the last five. Yeah, unfortunately, I caught the last 5 minutes of the match, and it wasn't what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a little extra time so I could watch them, but I've gotten reports. Listen, when you have players that are playing for their country, I think it's a feather in the cap of certainly the player, but also the club that he's coming from, and we're thrilled that he's been. Yeah, but thrilled is maybe I had certainly mixed emotions of him being pulled in. Selfishly, I'd love to have him this weekend, but I also I understand how much that means to him, and that's a place that another opportunity for him to show on that stage. And so I don't really. I've gotten some reports on the performance itself, but again, just happy he got called in.
And then with Jack gone for this game, you also have Brooklyn Reigns out as well for international duty. How do you go ahead and replace that eighth position in your lineup?
Well, we have some ideas. Again, it certainly would. Brooklyn would have. It would have been a good opportunity for Brooklyn. The under 20s took him. Whether or not he has a better development experience playing in Seattle away versus where he's at, I know that's something we have to. I guess other people can discuss, but I think that's. It's disappointing that he went, and but I also understand that, and he's a big part of that team. So we'll figure something out.
All right, thank you, Ben.
Dustin, you have one?
Yeah, David.
Dustin.
Eric got some minutes on Wednesday, just coming back from fitness. How important is it having him back? How did he look that match?
Well, he's an important piece to what we're doing here defensively, as he has been for the last 2 years, and he's coming along, and it's just really about sharpness now, and having no setbacks. But he's pushing himself every day to get back fitness and sharpness, and in some ways he's coming through his preseason, coming on the back end of his a later preseason, and it's been a little bit frustrating, certainly for him and us, because of the need of help in that center back, in particular when Mikael was sold. So, but it's what it is, and we just keep getting them and pushing them to get back on the field.
Thanks, man.
Jorge, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Good morning.
Hi, Jorge.
Coach, you go up to Seattle, not at the form that you want to be, but how have you guys done? How have you guys worked each and every day to get better?
Yeah, Jorge, we've been just trying to get better, buddy. We're just pushing them, and again, making sure the training sessions are the right ones. They have the right information for the upcoming opponent, strengths and weaknesses. It's we're not doing a lot of different. We're not throwing a bunch of different methods at them, or I'm not reinventing my coaching style because of the situation we're in. We're going to continue to try to grow and get better each week, and continue to be honest with ourselves about what we need to do with this group to get results. And again, it's been collective, even though the results haven't gone our way. Again, we can take some positives certainly out of the Salt Lake game. I thought we played very well. We deserved more of that game, and the Dallas game I thought we deserved more out of. And we had a gritty away performance. So you can look at a lot of that stuff and be encouraged, but you also have to be honest and say, listen, but we also shot ourselves in the foot, and we didn't find ways to get results in those games that we played well. Or did enough to win those games or get something out of it. So we have to be honest with that and try to fix some of those moments, but also be encouraged that even though we're down a few guys, we're still a few of those games have been good performances. So just keep rolling.
Or anything else? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
with the transfer window closing next month, is there anything else that you're looking to bring into the team?
Yes, absolutely. So we're trying. We're working every day. Working every day to bring competition into this group.